Hey, what's up YouTube viewers? This is Like It's 1985, and today we're going to take a look at the Wrigley's Big Red Slim Pack. Now, the Slim Pack, of course, is a variant on the original Big Red packaging that came out when I was a kid in the 80s. I liked chewing Big Red back when I was a kid, and I still do. So I'm glad to see they actually revamped this and repackaged it, and it's a very nice variant package. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get this opened up, and we'll take a look at the... wait a minute. Oh, that's right. This is actually a review of Marvel Legends ToyBiz Omega Red, which is actually kind of a nice tie-in because he is big and he is red. Now, this is my first time opening this up, so you'll be hopefully discovering with me what the figure is like once I get it open. So this is my first time actually opening and being able to actually you know, look at the articulation, look at the quality of the paint and so forth. So it'll be an adventure for me, and hopefully for some of you this will all be new as well. Now, just a little bit about my knowledge of the Marvel Universe. I have to admit I don't follow a lot of the comics, so I couldn't tell you, you know, what issue Omega Red first appeared in, although I'm suspecting it might be something to do with this comic in the back. But anyhow, a lot of my knowledge of X-Men comes, well, yeah, X-Men or Marvel comes from, you know, back in the early 90s they did a X-Men cartoon. So a lot of my knowledge of Omega Red comes from that cartoon. So you know, I'm not going to go into the bio. What I will do is include a link to the Marvel website so you can look at the official bio on this character. Unfortunately, this package is a multilingual package, and I think it's was originally released in Canada. It doesn't have the description of Omega Red's bio, so I'll just provide a link to the bio if you so desire to take a look at that. And welcome back. I got everything out of the packaging. Let's first look at the accessories. You do get this clear plastic stand, and it plugs into the figure right here. You do get a piece for the Build-A-Figure, which is the torso, which is the same piece you get with Mystique. And finally, you get this nice reissued comic with a very cool looking cover, half of Wolverine's face and half of Omega Red. And looks like Jim Lee is the artist, at least on the cover anyways. And this is issue number 7 from back in 1992. Now on to the figure. Let's get a close-up look at his head sculpt and the very nicely detailed sculpting and paint details with his hair. This does articulate the top knot here. This is soft plastic, kind of rubbery plastic. And if you look at his, I guess you call it a headband, there actually is the Omega symbol there. Very nicely detailed. Now, onto articulation. The head can look left and right, like so. And it's on a hinge, so it can go like that. You've got these soft plastic rubbery shoulder armor, as you can see. There is his arm. Now shoulders can rotate, and there's a hinge right there, so it can go up like that. And there's that kind of a joint there, as you can see. And interestingly enough, it does have articulation at the upper arm, as you can see right here. And I really like how they pulled that off, because it looks pretty natural as far as what an actual arm should look like. Now you got double jointed elbows, as you can see. The wrists are on a this type of, I guess they call it a hinge or a pin joint. It can't rotate at all, it just goes up like that. And then all the fingers except for the thumb are on this same kind of joint here, as you can see. Ab articulation, he does have ab articulation. Got a joint right there in his torso midsection there. He does have waist articulation. And then the legs, Looks like there's a hinge there, so you can go out like that, forward like that, and back. It looks like he's got his coils cut up in there. And then there is a swivel at the hip area, as you can see there. Double jointed knees, which is really cool. I know your Gundam viewers are watching it can appreciate the double joints there. Pretty good articulation there in the knee section. And if that wasn't enough, you actually got a swivel joint here, as you can see. Not really sure that's too useful, but it's there. And articulation in the ankles. You got articulation like that, and then the foot can also articulate like that. So pretty nice. You can see the bottom of his feet have a little metallic red coloring to them. So, and moving back to the carbonadium coils is the technical term for it. These articulate like this. The surface feels like a rubbery, has a rubbery feel to it. You can see it's pretty nicely detailed with some silver and black paint applications. And you can pose the coils. I think there's like a wire, like a flexible wire that you can get these into different positions. Really nice though. Really cool. Now, next I'm going to go ahead and do a size comparison, comparing him with some of the larger Marvel Legend figures, but maybe also it might be helpful for some of the viewers who are maybe into Gundam but not really into action figures. I'm going to compare Omega Red here with a 1/100 model kit. Here's a size comparison I couldn't resist showing off, I guess. Here we have Omega Red standing next to Hulkbuster Iron Man and Juggernaut. As you can see, he is pretty tall, especially if you know anything about the Hulkbuster Iron Man or Juggernaut. You can definitely tell how tall Omega Red is. And here we have a look at how Omega Red compares to a typical 1/100 model kit from Gundam Seed. Here in this case we have the Launcher Strike Gundam. So just in case some of those size comparisons were irrelevant to you, I did measure Omega Red off camera. He stands just a hair under 8 inches tall, which is a nice, decent height for the character that the figure is supposed to embody. But yeah, just overall very nice figure. I couldn't find any paint issues, any joint issues like I did with the Mystique figure. So this so far has got to be my favorite figure in the Sentinel series. So next up we're going to take a look at the Angel figure, and that will be the next review. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.